Yeah. What's going on, man? Bezo803 on that social media. My co-host with me right now.
Hey, Mikey the Hustler, man. Back in the building. Episode 61.
Big Motion Podcast. We still here.
Moving.
Hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit notification bell so you don't miss a drop, man. Share this with all your friends. We still building this thing up brick by brick, episode by episode, week after week. Want to give a special thanks to everybody that been following us, everybody that been growing with us, everybody who came on the show. Man, we had a credible week last week.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
It was going crazy. Big shout.
Anna. You know what I'm saying? She's a singer, songwriter, actress. Gotti Biggs. Z Money. I mean, it was a star-studded week, and we got a good week coming up today. Well, right now too. So. Also, just a quick reminder: Zach Sanders will be performing live August 3rd at the Hookah After Dark. Yes, sirski. Big shout out my boy Zach Sanders. Yeah,
artist, saxophonist, all around good brother, man.
Musician.
Yeah. What's the next move, man? What's going on out there in the world, man?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
One thing they say the beaches, the water at Myrtle Beach is crystal blue right now.
Yeah, I think something ain't right about that.
Well, they say it's from a lack of tropical activity. So no hurricanes on the water, no tropical storms on the water. So everything is settling right now. And it's, they say you can see your feet when you're walking through the water. I want to go down there for
something ain't right about
a couple of days, man.
We didn't stay here all our life. I done been to the beach multiple times.
Nah, they say it's
family from the beach.
Nah, they say it's a lack of tropical activity.
Something ain't right about that.
That makes sense to me.
Nah, that don't make no sense to me.
All the grime, all the dirt is settled to the bottom.
The bottom of what?
Of the water.
I don't believe this, bro. Something ain't right about that, ain't it? And every black person ready to run out there.
Oh, they down there. The beach packed.
Probably got chemicals and shit to fuck you up or something.
It look good. It look good. It look like Florida water.
Nah, that thing like island water. It don't even like Florida water. I done been to all that.
You ain't seen it?
No.
That shit look good, man. Everybody talking about it.
The water look
turquoise.
Like turquoise, yeah.
That shit been brown. That's I know.
Hey, everybody going to that beach, man. I feel like it's just what the weatherman reported. $sign Mikey say it's a conspiracy. Something ain't right.
We not going.
But either way it go, y'all be safe down there in Myrtle Beach. I ain't gonna lie. If I get me a couple dollars, I'm going down there for a couple days.
I go down there, but I ain't getting in that water.
I mean, I don't never get in the water.
I just want to, see it.
I don't never get in the water, but I definitely go walk the beach and catch some vibes. It look nice. I never seen it like that before.
Yeah, I go just to see it.
I like the Florida Keys right now.
Yeah, I see that's what it's about. It's all about attracting consumers.
So you think they made the water turn blue?
Yep.
Hell no.
Yep.
Man.
They say something ain't right. We ain't making no money. We gotta do something.
If they did that, that's crazy.
They're genius. Whoever did it, they genius. All right, I'm gonna keep my seat a little longer now.
Oh man.
That's what that is.
They do got everybody going down there though.
Yeah.
Everybody, I've seen people share the post. I'm about to book my room right now.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
It looks good out there, man. Everybody at that beach, be safe, man. If I make me some extra bread, I'm going down there for a couple of days.
Man, just go to the Virgin Islands, man.
Nah, I go to the beach for a couple $100. And I'll take a picture. You might think I'm at the Virgin Islands. That water looking aqua blue right now.
That look crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. It look crazy.
Somebody said Myrtle Beach had a facelift. They say Myrtle Beach pH balance is fixed. They alkaline now.
You're gonna be back messed up. All y'all niggas running down there.
Yeah, man. Moving on. They had the ESPY Awards. Star-studded all the major athletes in the game. Your boy LeBron James announced that he will be returning for yet again another NBA season.
I ain't even see the ESPYs. I didn't even know they had it out there.
You ain't nobody. Hey.
When I found out,
your man was coming back.
Man, that dude ain't. Stop that. Stop it.
He gave a heartfelt speech about, he was.
So he just got on there and just started talking about that?
Nah, he won a ESPY award. I forgot which one he won, but it was like, I guess.
Was it Athlete of the Year?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. And he gave a speech, and he just had a heartfelt speech about he's been going back and forth with it at the end of every season. And he said he kind of, I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said if he ever gets to a point where he feel like he can't give it all he got, then he'll stop.
All of them say that.
But he said that's not the season right here. He's coming back. So
okay.
Big shout out to LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers. They going at it. They going for another run at it, man. What you think they gonna do with it?
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know who all we got back. I ain't paying attention to none of that.
Out there on the west side.
I'm really paying attention to no NBA news. I really was paying attention more on the Big Three news. Shout out to Ice Cube and the Big Three.
Yeah, big shout out to Ice Cube and the Big Three.
I like what he doing. And
talking and talk right now, man.
Ice Cube don't really get in front of the camera like that no more. He was handling his business with that, but since the NBA trying to block him allegedly, but I do like how he's stepping up, how he always do in any entertainment business that he ever got in.
Yeah,
and voicing his opinion. And
guy,
one thing that I paid attention to what he said something about the NBA need to pay attention to some rich guys trying to bring back the ABA. And that'll be competition for them. And they talking about slinging them big dollars out like how they did with the golfing. If they do that, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I think we're in a season of a lot of disruptive activity because we got a lot of people that done came across big bags. Like you always had a certain elite having money back in the days, and I'm talking like way back, early 1900s. But now it's like it's
multiple dudes.
You got Elon Musk and all these guys running around getting money,
big dollars up.
And Mark Zuckerberg, Meta didn't do what he thought it was going to do. So he cooking up on the low. My man Elon he purchases Twitter for like
too much,
400-something billion, something crazy, which everybody thought it was too much. Then it felt like Twitter was just going downhill, which it never was a really sustainable company like that. And then Zuckerberg come with the Threads joint. They had over 100 million new users the first week. So we living in a disruptive market.
About to find him
people having a lot of money, and you're going to see a lot of disruptive things happening. And I think it's a lot of a lot of good business, but at the same time, a lot of ego, a lot of I can do it, a lot of technology. So it's going to be interesting to see what survives all this stuff right here. These guys, these big money guys bickering and going back and forth. And
America ain't nothing but a big ass reality show.
It's crazy right now.
You got cocaine in the White House,
allegedly.
Well, you got multi-billionaires talking about they want to fight each other physically.
I think all that was like a distraction.
Man, you got too much. They got too much going on, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a crazy world we're living in, though, man.
And just to hop back on that Keke Palmer Usher situation, whatever. Huge. That shit was a rollout. You always said, like, how the hell she went from all that to she got new music coming. She got this company going on. All this within a week.
Hey, man, it's only entertainment, man.
And shit, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, she probably told dude, "Hey, yo, put this tweet out. Yeah, you gonna take a little heat for this, but
it's only entertainment.
I need some attention because ain't nobody was talking about her before that.
Nothing's real. We should learn from these people. I mean, I'm not gonna go so far with the antics, but we should learn from these people, man. They set this shit up. They got the consumers. They got the social media, like on they got them on a string. They control what we talk about every week, and they make it seem like it's real. I know 90% of this shit is smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
and it's amusing to me. I look at it like
I sat back and looked at it. I was like, dang.
But that's why I always said, if I'm gonna talk about it, it'll be on the podcast, trendy topics. But in my personal time, I don't really care about this stuff. I know most of it's all a part of a scheme. Even if it's not, they're gonna make it that. And it's so obvious, man. Look at Boosie. Boosie got locked up. All that hoopla.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped an album the next day.
Right.
First day out, some like All he did was, man, put together some songs. We're gonna get artwork done. Boom. Everybody's trying to capitalize off every moment.
He only sold 500 copies.
Yeah, but
he did all that.
He gonna try
500.
It ain't even all that. This guy probably got hundreds of songs. Hey, let's pick 12 songs. Do the artwork
together.
Shit, let's do something. Like, it's so you could just tell. Even if something did happen and that wasn't planned, and sometimes I think that is too. They like, oh shit, we can make something out of that. Like, it's all fake, man. It's all entertainment.
It's crazy.
It's all entertainment, man.
Man, they got it.
Speaking of entertainment, Hollywood writers still on strike.
They're gonna wake them up.
Major players saying, I don't know where this news came from, but it was on the blogs. I don't know who the source was, but major players are saying Hollywood, the leading Hollywood is just going to wait them out till they flat broke. I thought that was crazy.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that was. I seen.
They definitely gonna wait them up.
Post like that, but now I forgot the name of the two organizations. I think one of them called the SAG, and the other I can't remember the other name. But now for the first time in history, they working together on strike together. So that's why we're not going to really see a lot of new films coming out right now. But it's a great time for indie writers. That's why you see like Tubi movies blowing up. So while they on strike and nothing's really coming out, all you independent writers, this is your time to shine. Because, you got people that love movies. They're going to consume movies. But we're not really going to see a lot of big movies coming out because they're not even writing right now. So,
man.
Speaking of movies, it's seen your boy Jamie Foxx on the yacht. This guy missing in action. He ain't even come back and say thanks for the prayers.
Hey, man.
I'm glad he all right, but he looked good. Then they saying he's cloned. Then they had this.
That was a stunt, though, man. Internet is crazy.
They making it
crazy, yo.
Like, the joint is crazy, man. They got a new movie coming out on Netflix. What's the name of the joint?
Tyrone.
They cloned Tyrone.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how it all playing together.
The internet said they cloned his ass.
Yeah, man. Only entertainment, man. Big shout out Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, glad he helped.
Tyrone about to drop. I forgot the name of I forgot the date that's coming out, but they have a documentary coming out about the mixtapes. It's gonna be on Paramount. You gotta have a subscription, of course. And they're going back all the way to the beginning to talk about how mixtapes began, why mixtapes was created, and I can't wait to watch it. They had a KRS-One on there, Lil Wayne, all the mixtape big dogs.
That's what you was sending me.
I think
that what he was talking about?
Maybe so, maybe not. But
that little clip.
But I saw it online, and it's gonna be on Paramount Films coming out real soon.
You know what need to come back?
What?
Thatpiff.com. Dog.
I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of mixtapes on there.
I listen to a lot of mixtapes.
I love that's gone now.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Even Big Shot Mo Beats, Paperboy, that first joint. That joint gone now.
Yeah, exactly. I listen to that on there.
Yeah, so there's a few joints on there I really love that. They're not on the streaming site.
Yeah, all my old 50 Cent stuff. I need all that back.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah, they scripted them, but they was talking about when the mixtape first came out back in the day. That's when hip hop first, hit the scene, and hip hop was like underground. And if you wasn't there, after you leave, it's no hip hop. It's disco, slow jams. So that's why the mixtape was created. We gonna tape the show, tape the party. That's why when I leave, I can still tune into hip hop.
Right.
This new thing called hip hop, and then the DJs start actually making the mixtapes, and they was making a killing back then. They was like, mixtape was like gold back then. I can only imagine. So yeah, coming out on Paramount Films, man, it's gonna be dope. The streaming network. So
you say you don't know the date?
I don't know the date, man. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Okay.
I'll update everybody. Put it in the comments or something. But that's gonna be dope. And then speaking of that, we was listening to Lil Wayne. I sent you the clip on Lil Wayne, and not saying you didn't, but a lot of people didn't understand what Lil Wayne was saying. He was on the pivot, and he was saying how the reason why he don't do the freestyles and on other people's beats of the new songs that's coming out, like the No Ceilings. And if you didn't watch it, you go back and watch it. But basically what he was saying is if Glorilla come out with a record, well, FNF, and then Lil Wayne take it and flip it, we live in an era now where the label gonna be like, Lil Wayne jumped on it? Oh, we gonna put it on streaming sites. We'll get this bread off it. That's basically what he's saying. So it's like it takes away from the allure of it. It takes away from the underground feel of it.
Yeah.
They gonna make it into a real song. Put her verse on it. Now that's the real remix. So that's why he said he ain't really focused on doing that no more, because it don't make sense. But they did that with when Spot 'em Got 'em came out. The Baby jumped on it, did his own version. And then if you look on the streaming sites, that's like one of Spot 'em Got 'em songs now. That turned into the remix. But he didn't do it for it to be a remix. He just was putting some shit out.
Right.
So that's that's where we at with it right now, man.
That shit lame.
It makes sense business wise. Like if you're gonna just do this for free, shit, I own the beat.
I mean,
I'm gonna put it up. I get it business wise.
I'll still send your ass an invoice too.
Well, I'm pretty sure they do the work.
I need that.
But you already done did it now, so it's like
don't matter. You can't put it out either.
Yeah,
I need that.
But
see, that's why I like mixtapes.
I don't think that. I think
that's crazy.
It's a blurred line now. Moneybagg Yo tried to say the Hard to Love is a mixtape.
I like real mixtape.
But it's an album.
Yeah.
No matter what you try to
call
it,
was an album.
It's an album. No matter what, it's on the streaming sites.
Yeah.
Like it's no different. It's no separation now. No matter what you trying to say it is, that's an album. It's not like it's on a mixtape site. That's why, the mixtape sites, they're missed, and it was an era, man. That was just a great era, because now you can really get a mixtape before the album. Now it's an album. You can say it's not an album, but it's an album.
Right.
But
man,
long live the mixtapes, man.
And speaking of music though, so it's July. What album stuck out to you at these first 6 months? I've been thinking about that. I'm like,
I'm gonna be honest, man.
Ain't not really.
That Gunna shit hard.
That's the one.
Yeah, that Gunna hard, man. All you street guys, you can say what you want to say. I'm talking music. That Gunna hard. Music. That Gunna hard, man. That Gunna hard.
That just came out.
And if we talking numbers, Lil Uzi was the first rapper this year to go #1 on the hip hop charts, for Billboard. So he ended that drought. So big shout Lil Uzi, the Pink Tape. But as far as like me, I check out all music that come out, and so far this year for me, the only joint that really got some joints on it, that Gunna going hard, man. I don't think it's gonna do what it's supposed to do, because for obvious reasons. But if we just talking how it sound,
I'm gonna stick with the Killer Mike for right now.
The Killer Mike seemed like it was fleeting, man. I mean, it had a moment, but nobody really talking about it no more.
It's all good. I don't need them talking about it.
I was surprised at that.
I got
an Andre verse on there. Like, I think only way he could have kept that going, he had a video of that record with Dre.
Yeah, but like a lot of my stuff that I listen to, I guess I'll say it ain't the most popular of the world. Something like that.
Yeah, well, we talking.
I like
that.
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
I listen to Larry June type.
Yeah. I mean, if we talking like just music, period, man.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Steve Wright just dropped a crazy joint. He was on the podcast,
and I always
no skips on that joint.
I was about to say that about Jace the Reacher, like that Rise album. I just play that back.
Yeah, his joint crazy. He got the Activate album on the way.
That's it. That's all it's.
So, I mean, I feel like right now, man, this is the time for the same thing with the movies.
Yeah.
Even though that's a different situation, but I think it's a good time for artists right now. because nothing's sticking. Nothing's really like taking over the game. It's not like, dang, Drake about to drop. Everybody got to just sit down.
Right.
Or this group of artists got the wave right now. We got this weight. Like it's really dead right now. I ain't saying I'm not on my Nas wave saying hip hop is dead. But I'm just saying it's calm right now. Like, so this is the perfect time for somebody to get in there. So, and it's a lot of underground, and I'm not saying underground in the way it sounds, just indie. There's a lot of indie artists out there with good music.
Yeah.
That's putting out music. But I'm listening to the music.
I ain't gonna lie, I really, and I tell any artist that I come in contact with, I really just want to listen to Carolina music. And probably like between 1 to 3, maybe even 5 major artists. Other than that, I just want to hear Carolina music.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good talent around here.
We got a lot of good talent, man.
And the project good, I'm going to play that.
I hope we can find a way to push through or find a way to create our own real industry, get some concerts, some shows going.
Yeah.
But it's a good time for artists to come through right now. The game is quiet.
Yeah.
Atlanta, they had the game in the chokehold for a minute. Memphis came and was pulling at it, but it seemed like Detroit came a little, but it's like right now it just kind of settled down for a minute. So this would be a good time for Carolina to grab it, or just for indie artists that got some dope music to pop off right now, because there's no one song
you got to put that work in
that's really like got the clubs on smash, like, but that it could happen though. I just think it got to be a shift in the music. Somebody got to go left. Everybody's going this way. Somebody need to go that way, and that's gonna be the person that take off. So,
yeah,
I don't know who that's gonna be, but and no disrespect, man. The females got it right now, but I don't know. They ain't carrying it like I think they should. That's just my opinion.
They stuff only lasts like a month.
Yeah. And I love that. It's dance music, twerk music.
Probably a little longer.
Feel good music. I love that because the drill getting too crazy a little bit, but it's still like not sticking like that because there's no substance in the music. If we talking female rap, you can go back to Nicki Minaj, man. She's, to me, she get a lot of flack even from me, but she got Moment for Life records. You got them big joints too. We got the twerking joints, but she had them big ones too, like Moment for Life and stuff like that. So these new female artists, to me, they not dropping them anthems, them joints that gonna freeze time and people gonna play them forever, and that's one of their favorite songs forever. They gonna play it at their wedding, they gonna play it at the graduation party, at the cookout, when they do their birthday party, they gonna walk out on it. Like it's just you ain't getting those from these female artists. Like how Nicki Minaj was doing, even Cardi. Like think about that Barty, the Bodak Yellow joint. I mean, it was just massive. It was just
throw that on right now. It
was just massive, and she was talking that shit. Like that wasn't no twerk joint. She was popping it. Like it's a difference. And I don't know if it's the writing or I don't know, what's preventing that from happening, but
it's relatable too.
Yeah, it's relatable.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like back in the go back to Eve, Love Is Blind and Got a Man and
Missy Elliott.
Yeah, like
Missy
records that the females and the people just gonna love and infectious records, but they not dropping that. It's a lot of fleeting records. It's good for the moment. We're gonna twerk off it. We're gonna have fun. Next month, we over that. So
yeah, I see girl Glitter Gloss, she be doing that. She have a hot joint. She just drop another. I what the fuck?
Yeah, I think the artists just they not letting the people live with the records either.
Right.
But I think they probably know it's microwave music, so they know they can feel when it's like dying down. Then they'll just throw something else out there to keep the heat going. But again, it's an interesting time, and this is the time for artists to get serious about your music. You can sneak in right now.
Yeah.
You can sneak in right now
and blow up.
If everybody going this way, drill, twerk, drill, twerk, drill. You can come through this way And I ain't saying you got to be a conscious rapper or a backpack rapper. You can come with the street rap, but come a different way. And you probably take off right now. But we need an anthem, man. We need a something that make you want to go get a bag, something want to make you get fresh and clean your whip up. We need one of those ones, man. I just ain't seeing it. You know, they say Drake cooking, but
he can't do it.
He looking funny in the light to me right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Can't do it.
That's my guy. I thought I'd never say that.
I'm glad.
That's my guy.
I'm so happy.
I think he's just too far removed at this point.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
like every artist get to that point though.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie.
Even
we
Nicki.
need one of them joints that give you a feel of one of them summer anthems from a Jeezy, from a Dolph, like, you know what I'm saying? One of them old Ross joints.
Even like Jeezy.
But it gotta be big though. Pause.
But it gotta be a new artist though, cause Jeezy, all these guys, they far removed.
No, I ain't talking about them personally. I'm just saying that feel.
So right now, perfect time for a new artist to come in. I'm talking about like when the Migos first came out. I'm talking about when 2 Chainz, rebranded, came out. Just a shift needed to happen. I don't know who's gonna bring it, but a shift needs to happen, man.
Yeah.
These are moments I'm talking about. Even if it's a one-hit wonder.
Facts.
But I'm talking about one of them big records.
Like a all gold.
Yeah, like an all gold moment. What's the name of my man?
You think about Shawty Law?
Nah, Day. Got family to feed. Got a family to feed. Wait, no mean. Wait, no. Like he had a moment.
I can't remember that one.
He had a big moment. So like, it's time for a shift. But big shout out to all the indie artists out there, man. If you want to be on the podcast, man, hit me up on the DM. Pull up on us, man. We love to have you. And follow us on Instagram too, Big Motion Podcast. I'm Bezo803 everywhere.
I'm ready to hear before you wrap up. I need another one from Cusco the Fool. He gave me that feel for real.
Oh yeah, Cusco talking
another
that talk.
Lick.
I mean, this South Carolina, man. We want we want to break through this year.
For real.
I don't know. I'm almost exhausted with the why and the what, and I just need us to keep working, man, and I pray we break through, man. I don't know the formula. Obviously, it ain't no formula, but we be so close, and then I don't know what happens, but I'm just hoping we break through this year, man. We got a lot of artists bubbling.
Moolah Da Vinci.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. When I do my homework, we can't let the internet fool us.
Right.
You might have the followers. A lot of you guys buying followers too, though. Because 1 month you got 100,000, next month you got 20,000. They keep taking them from you. So we can't let the internet fool us. They buying likes too. Because some of them got 1,000 followers, 500 likes. They ain't how the algorithm work.
Yeah.
You get 5% of engagement from however many likes you got. That's how the internet works. So
dang.
If you got 1,000 followers, you probably good for about 5% of that, 5 or 10 likes every post. So the math don't be adding up. So I know they be buying.
Math ain't mathing.
So, but for the ones that do got it, the internet, especially coming from where we come from, because nobody following us yet. Like nobody want to be like a South Carolina artist like that just yet. I mean, they come and steal sauce from us here and there, but I'm saying like we don't got the wave right now. So don't let the internet fool you. Because if I can't put you on the flyer, if I can't rent a building, I ain't say get a club that's already popping. If I can't get a club on an off night, like the club is closed on Thursdays, I can't book you and put you on the flyer as headliner, and we can't pack it out, then you ain't popping. I don't care if you got 1 million followers, 100,000 followers. That shit don't mean nothing. So they look like they popping on the internet, but they can't put no bodies in the building. They can't pack out no venues. You don't feel their presence in the streets. We can go back to when Jeezy was popping, every time you at the red light,
oh yeah,
I'm the realest nigga in it.
Yeah,
you already like every artist was popping. If you go back to
Rick Ross, that
Rick
BMF,
Ross,
that BMF,
every damn hustler, BMF, like it's in the club, it's on the radio, it's in the streets, it's at the cookouts, at the car shows. We don't hear that from no artist here. I don't care what nobody say. So we can't let the internet fool us. And the internet can't fool the streets. That's a new saying. The internet can't fool the streets, man. If the DJ can't drop your record, turn the music off, and the club singing it line for line, word for word, he got to start it over. I don't care if you got 1 million followers. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
You looking crazy in the light to me. I gotta hold you up because you looking crazy. Because that's when you know you got the streets, you got a banger going. So, and I'm just saying all that to say, a lot of South Carolina artists got a lot of followers and all that. They look like they having motion, but they really ain't having no motion. That's my opinion, my observation on it.
Yeah.
So I just want everybody to really work, really connect with the DJs, really connect with the podcast. Invest in yourself, man. Scary money, make no money.
Right.
You might get on this podcast for free. This podcast might pay. This DJ might play your record for free. This DJ might charge. But you gotta work this. You gotta work the platforms. You gotta work the DJs. You gotta work the clubs.
You gotta work the people that's around you.
It is what it is. Cause y'all, you know, you gonna do the internet. Cause that's what everybody on anyway. You're addicted to the internet. We all, whatever business you got, you gonna run that internet. So, but you can't forget about the streets. And I think Zach Sanders made a good point last week where we have yet to take off, so we can't leave no old quote unquote tactics, strategies on the table. If I'm in New York, I might just depend on the internet. But we in South Carolina. We have yet to have an artist that went national yet. So we got to do everything. Grassroots. Hit the clubs, hit the streets, flyers, posters, stickers. We need to go to high schools, colleges. We got to do everything possible.
I ain't gonna lie. It's so many different cities and towns in this one state.
Yeah, man.
You got to tear this state up.
I mean, we can go back to when Nasty Song was popping. And no matter what club you go to, it was ringing off.
Right.
Cookouts ringing off. Schools, colleges, it was ringing off. Just before the internet was really TikToking and all this foolishness. Breadwinner, Mo Beats. You could feel it in the streets. It's a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feeling.
Ain't like you seen that poster everywhere.
I mean, we could go on. Mr. Teller, Shoot the Fucker. Like, these are records from South Carolina. It was a feeling. Like, they really had the streets going crazy. And we can go down the list, but I'm just making an example. And this before the internet. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, the internet can't fool the streets. I don't care how many followers you bought, or how many followers you done ran up. It got to translate to the streets. The DJs got to be spinning it in the clubs.
Yeah,
we party in South Carolina. It's a club open every day in South Carolina. Ain't no telling how many clubs is in South Carolina. These small hole in the wall backyard, little small clubs, the big clubs, you know, bars and lounges. It's so many. The DJs got to be playing the record, so you got to get out there and network with the DJs. We got so many podcast platforms and so you got to be able to have us talking about you and playing your records, and you just got to be present in the streets, man.
Right.
And that's my little rant for the day. Yeah. The internet cannot fool the streets. I go by the name of Bezo803 on that social media. My co-host right here.
Hey, Mikey the Hustler, man. Y'all got to hustle. Network.
Your network is your net worth. Big Motion Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit notification bell so you don't miss a drop. We see y'all next week. Episode 61. We out. Peace.
Yeah.
Devil salute.